man. That was...
Yes!
Gosh, dang.
Hello everyone. Indonesia is home to the largest population of Komodo dragons in the world, with an estimated 3,000 to 5,000. 700 of these apex predators living on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and surrounding areas. Their bite is incredibly powerful, capable of exerting a force of up to 600 pounds per square inch, enough to cause serious injury or even death. These fascinating creatures are not only powerful, but also play a crucial role in the ecosystem, maintaining balance as top predators. For many years, the Komodo dragon has held the title of the largest living lizard and is found only in Indonesia. These majestic creatures inhabit the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, and Padar. Known for their enormous size, they can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh over 150 pounds. Join us as we dive deeper into the fascinating world of these incredible giants and explore their unique behavior, survival skills, and vital role in the ecosystem. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, there are approximately 35,700 Komodo dragons, scientific name, Varanus komodoensis, in the wild. These remarkable creatures thrive in the hot, dry climate of the islands, often residing in tropical forests. Female Komodo dragons lay about 20 eggs at a time, burying them underground to incubate. The eggs remain in the soil for about 7 to 8 months before hatching, and once they emerge, the young dragons must quickly fend for themselves in the wild. Komodo dragons, massive and formidable predators, often engage in intense battles to assert their dominance and secure territory. When two dragons face off, they usually start with warning displays like aggressive tail flicks and hissing, attempting to intimidate one another. If the situation escalates, the dragons launch into physical combat, using their powerful teeth and claws to inflict damage. These brutal confrontations can be long and fierce, as each dragon fights for control of valuable territory and resources, demonstrating their raw strength and territorial instincts. These battles are not just a test of strength, but also a means of securing crucial resources like prey and territory. The injuries sustained during these encounters can be serious, as the forceful bites often lead to bleeding and infections. Despite the risks, these confrontations are essential to the Komodo dragon's way of life. They play a critical role in maintaining social structure and ensuring the resources are effectively divided among individuals, allowing the population to thrive in a competitive environment. Komodo dragons, the top predators of Indonesia, have a diverse diet that mainly consists of carrion, though they are also adept at hunting live prey. These mighty reptiles often feast on the remains of large animals like deer, water buffalo, and pigs, giving them a rich source of nutrition. Their ability to scavenge as well as hunt live animals helps them maintain their strength and dominance in their environment.
He's looking at us right now, guys. Just stand back. Be careful.
Yep. Go, 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 go!
You gotta bring him back around. Bring him back around. He's confused.
Behind the gun, behind the gun!
Holy cow! Wow. So
Look
was
at
he just like take it away from the little guy? Look at those jaws on that thing.
However, they are not just passive feeders. Komodo dragons actively hunt and ambush live prey, using stealth and their powerful bite. Their excellent hunting skills and preference for large prey can significantly reduce the numbers of these animals, disrupting the ecological balance. So how does this happen, and what are the effects? To hunt Komodo dragons effectively, hunters typically organize into groups of 4 to 6 people. Hunters are often divided into specialized roles such as trackers, who focus on tracking the dragon, and lookouts, who stay alert for potential threats. These groups rely on their collective experience and local knowledge to identify the best areas where Komodo dragons are likely to appear. So what does it take to ensure a humane Komodo dragon hunt for a giant dragon? Once prey is spotted, hunters carefully observe the Komodo dragon from a safe distance, closely monitoring its movements and behavior. They assess its size, which can reach up to 10 feet in length and weigh over 150 pounds, to determine the most strategic approach for a successful and humane hunt. The goal is to minimize risk and ensure that the animal is handled safely and ethically. By understanding the dragon's patterns and responses, hunters can make informed decisions about how to engage with the creature while minimizing stress and harm. Once the Komodo dragon is down, hunters conduct a thorough examination to confirm the kill and ensure the animal no longer poses a threat. Following this, they proceed with the harvesting process, adhering to strict guidelines established by local authorities. These guidelines are in place to ensure that the animal's body is handled respectfully, and any parts taken are used responsibly, in accordance with conservation efforts and legal requirements. Once the prey is down, hunters perform a thorough examination to confirm the kill and ensure the dragon no longer poses a threat. They then proceed with the harvesting process according to strict guidelines set by local authorities. On average, a successful hunt will result in 1 to 2 Komodo dragons being taken, depending on the specific population control goals set for that area. After each hunt, hunters are required to report detailed information, including the number of dragons captured, their size, and the precise location of the hunt. This data is crucial for monitoring the health of the local Komodo dragon population and ensuring that conservation efforts are effectively maintained. The management of Komodo dragons in Indonesia is heavily influenced by the topography of their habitat, presenting unique challenges. The mountainous and densely forested terrain of the islands they inhabit, such as Komodo and Rinca, complicates efforts to monitor and control these large reptiles. Steep hills and thick vegetation can make it difficult for patrollers to safely observe and interact with the dragons, limiting their ability to track movements or ensure the safety of both the animals and the personnel. This rugged landscape requires careful planning and specialized techniques to effectively manage the species. How do you think the control of Komodo dragon populations affects the safety of local communities and their economic well-being? Specifically, these successful hunts have significantly benefited Indonesian communities by reducing the risk of attacks on humans and livestock, thereby improving the safety and security of local villages.
Oh, kayaknya biar aja. Ya udah, lanjut.
However, there are several drawbacks to using firearms to manage the Komodo dragon threat. First, there is a considerable risk of injury or death to these endangered animals, as the Komodo dragon is classified as endangered by the IUCN, with an estimated population of 3,000 to 5,000 individuals concentrated mainly on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, and Pedar. Any harm to the species further threatens its survival. The use of firearms, while effective in population control, poses a significant risk to the long-term health of the species and could disrupt the delicate balance of the local ecosystem. In addition, these hunts contribute to the local economy through ecotourism activities, generating income for the communities. The skins and other byproducts from the dragons are also valuable resources, further supporting the livelihoods of the people involved. What do you think of this approach? We would love to hear from you, so please share your views in the comments section below. Hello everyone, the sound of gunshots echoing through the mountains of Florida signals the start of wild monkey hunting season. These activities have drawn thousands of hunters aiming to protect their property and communities, as Florida faces a growing population of nearly 1 million wild monkeys that cause up to $120 million in damage annually. So what methods are hunters using to manage this population? Let's take a closer look to find out. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and information. In Florida, hunters often opt for rifles to control wild monkey populations. These adaptable animals tend to inhabit forests, hills, plateaus, and grasslands with scrub and pine forests, making rifles an ideal choice due to their range and accuracy. Rifles allow hunters to take effective, humane shots from a distance, reducing the risk of injury to the animals and ensuring a swift kill. This method helps to manage the growing monkey population while minimizing harm to the environment and other wildlife. Hunters in Florida typically use high-powered, accurate, and reliable rifles, paired with top-quality scopes that offer high magnification and clear optics. These tools are essential for precise aiming, especially in dense forest areas where visibility can be limited. The high-quality telescopes also assist hunters in spotting monkeys from a distance, enabling them to assess the situation and plan their approach more effectively. This combination of equipment ensures that hunters can make swift, humane shots while minimizing disturbance to the environment. Have you ever wondered what it takes to legally hunt wild monkeys in Florida? To hunt wild monkeys in Florida, all hunters must have a Wildlife Management Area (OMA) permit issued by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission (FOC). One advantage for hunters in Florida is that they can hunt wild monkeys year-round because there are no seasonal restrictions. This constant hunting opportunity creates favorable conditions for controlling the wild monkey population. So what time of day is most effective for hunting wild monkeys? Hunters typically begin their hunts early in the morning, as wild monkeys are most active right after sunrise. This is when they are feeding and moving around, making it easier for hunters to spot and track them. Before taking a shot, hunters ensure there are no obstacles or hazards in the shooting path, and that the surrounding landscape is clear to prioritize safety. So have you ever wondered what it takes to ensure a successful and humane hunt when targeting elusive prey like monkeys? Hunters find a stable shooting position, either standing, kneeling, or prone, using natural supports such as tree branches or a shooting stand. Using the scope of the rifle, hunters can clearly and accurately observe the monkey, aiming at vital areas such as the chest or head to ensure a quick and humane shot. Hunters gently pull the trigger to maintain accuracy. However, hunting monkeys with guns in Florida has caused a lot of controversy in the community. Hunters can face opposition from animal rights activists and other members of the community. Do you agree with this method? If so, like the video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. To address the issue of feral monkeys in Florida, a combination of cage traps and sterilization methods has been widely used. Initially, hunters deployed large cage traps designed to allow monkeys to enter without harm. These traps typically feature a sturdy metal frame with mesh sides and a door that automatically closes when the monkey steps inside, triggering a mechanism. This method ensures that the monkeys are safely contained without injury, allowing for further management, such as sterilization, to control the population and prevent further overpopulation in the area. In addition, hunters use bait such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other enticing foods to lure monkeys into the traps. Fruits like bananas and apples, with their sweet aroma, are particularly effective. These traps are strategically placed in areas commonly frequented by the monkeys, such as near food sources or along their travel routes, increasing the likelihood of successful captures. This method helps ensure that the monkeys are safely trapped without harm and can be managed through further control measures. Have you ever wondered how hunters manage the capture and relocation of invasive monkey populations? Once the traps are set, hunters monitor them with tracking devices placed nearby to observe monkey activity and check to see if the traps have been triggered. When a trap captures around 7 to 15 monkeys, hunters wear gloves to handle and transfer the monkeys into smaller cages to prevent bites and reduce the risk of disease transmission. The captured monkeys are then transported to a veterinary facility, where skilled veterinarians perform sterilization procedures, such as vasectomy or tubal ligation, ensuring the animals are treated humanely. These measures help control the invasive monkey population without resorting to lethal methods, supporting both animal welfare and effective population management. During surgery, the monkeys are anesthetized, and their vital signs, such as heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels, are carefully monitored to ensure their safety. After the procedure, the monkeys are closely observed as they recover from anesthesia. Their vital signs and overall condition are checked regularly, and they are kept in recovery cages until they are fully awake and stable. This careful monitoring ensures that the monkeys experience minimal stress and are well cared for during the recovery process, prioritizing their well-being. Once fully recovered, the monkeys are transported back to the area where they were captured or to a designated new release site. After release, the monkeys are closely monitored to ensure they successfully reintegrate into their groups and continue to thrive in the wild. What do you think of this approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below.
Today, let's learn about the moose, the largest animal in the deer family. With their massive bodies and enormous antlers, moose are among the most impressive wild animals. Their antlers, which are found only on males, can span up to 1.8 meters and are used in battles for mates. Moose are herbivores, and their main diet consists of leaves, bark, and grass. They can eat up to 32 kilograms of food each day to sustain their massive bodies. Despite their seemingly slow appearance, moose can run at speeds of up to 56 km/h when threatened. Moose play a crucial role in forest ecosystems, but their population growth also causes significant traffic safety issues and property damage, especially in Canada. The estimated damage reaches up to 80 million USD annually, with over 2,000 traffic accidents. How are farmers and hunters responding to this escalating problem? Will guns become a necessary tool to resolve these encounters? Comment with the number 1 and watch until the end of the video to discover how Canadian farmers deal with millions of moose at the intersections between Canadian settlements and moose habitats. The presence of these giant creatures has led to serious and urgent problems. Despite drivers honking their horns to warn them, the moose still charge across the roads, causing unwanted collisions. The Canadian Wildlife Protection Association, WSPA, estimates that around 20,000 collisions between moose and vehicles occur each year. causing 80 million USD in property damage. The situation becomes even more complicated during their mating season when male moose become especially aggressive, attacking anything, including parked cars. In a particularly alarming incident at Snow Park, a group of curious tourists approached the giant creature to take pictures. Suddenly, the moose lunged at the children. Fortunately, people managed to chase the moose away in time. This incident has raised concerns among many tourists visiting the area. In response to the growing public outcry over moose attacks on tourists and collision debris circles, although effective in reducing the moose population, this method presents new challenges as moose attack hunters during hunting trips. Therefore, hunters must comply with the necessary policies outlined in their licenses.
Hopp kommer det stopping.
Canadian hunters must adhere to specific policies to participate in moose hunting. They are permitted to hunt male moose weighing around 1,000 pounds or more to help minimize population growth while still complying with wildlife conservation policies. The hunting season takes place during the fall and winter months when male moose are more active in searching for females. Requirements for hunters include holding a license issued by a wildlife management agency, completing safety courses, and adhering to strict hunting quotas to ensure best practices in animal management and nature conservation. When encountering a moose, hunters should take actions such as shouting and raising their arms to appear larger than the moose, thereby instilling fear and causing it to run away. This technique ensures the safety of the hunters. This hunt attracts many hunters from different states, enhancing the diversity and richness of hunting techniques.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe that finally happened. 3 hours. The exchange of experiences has helped Canadian hunters learn many new skills to ensure the safety of the public. The government requires hunters to operate in areas far from residential zones and to move to places with complex terrain where large numbers of invasive moose are concentrated. Hunters use binoculars to observe moose from a distance of 500 to 1,000 yards and venture into deep forest terrain. Moose can be found in groups averaging from 5 to 10 individuals, especially during the mating season when they often move in herds. Understanding moose behavior is crucial for hunters, as it helps them strategize and increase their chances of a successful hunt.
Using a call to mimic the sound of a female moose to attract males is a common technique. This helps hunters save time searching, as the call of a female moose during the mating season is a powerful and attractive signal to male moose. When they hear this sound, male moose tend to come closer, seeking the source of the noise, giving hunters a better opportunity to observe, approach, and take aim. According to estimates from Natural Resources Canada, the moose population in 2021 was about 1.5 million, a significant decrease from the estimated 4 million at the beginning of the 20th century. This reduction highlights the effectiveness of wildlife management strategies in controlling and maintaining a balanced moose population, ensuring ecological balance and public safety. The government does not approve the use of bows and arrows to hunt moose for safety reasons. Using arrows may not ensure a quick and humane takedown, which can be dangerous for hunters when facing moose at close range in the remote and rugged forests where they are often hunted. Hunters are often allowed to process animal carcasses on site, making it easier to transport the meat and minimizing logistical challenges when moving large animal carcasses through difficult terrain. By processing moose immediately after the hunt, hunters can adhere to regulations that promote responsible hunting practices and sustainable wildlife management in the Canadian wilderness. To address this destructive and invasive species, hunters and the government can generate revenue by processing moose meat for human consumption as C. In Canada, many well-known stores offer moose meat for sale, providing economic benefits to communities while controlling the moose population. In addition to harvesting the meat, hunters also bring back moose antlers to use as decorations or display items. The challenges posed by moose, from urban conflicts to hunting strategies, highlight the need for responsible management and safety procedures. If you are a hunter, please hit the like button and comment with the number 1 if you agree with the Canadian government's policies. Part 2 is waiting for you. Don't miss it. During harsh winters, food sources become scarce, leading to competition from other predators. Wolves, for example, may not find enough food to maintain a healthy body weight due to prolonged periods of starvation. The wolves become aggressive and are forced to fiercely attack the sheep farms of Canadian farmers. These attacks occur with high intensity as their survival instincts drive them to search for food. In 2023, ranchers reported hearing the howls of wolves echoing from deep in the forest. When they woke up the next morning, they discovered sheep carcasses scattered all around the farm, with most of the sheep lying motionless on the ground. Wolves primarily attack sheep in the throat, abdomen, and legs. It takes people half a day to collect the sheep carcasses, and they feel devastated as this is their main source of income to support their families. According to the Canadian Ministry of Agriculture, 100 farms have been affected by wild wolf attacks, with damage to sheep amounting to $15,700 USD in just one night. During the winter, the damage from wolf attacks on sheep farms increases, and a group of 50 to 60 people plan to surround and capture the wolves using snowmobiles. To prepare well for the hunt, an experienced individual who has participated in many hunting trips provided safety instructions and distributed walkie-talkies to ensure communication among all members. Hunters were instructed to shoot only wolves and avoid shooting other animals in the hunting area. The group used 17 snowmobiles and trailers to save time in preparing for the hunt and to ensure everyone was in their designated spot. Particularly, the new semi-armored ammunition was tested. The hunting team, consisting of 3 hunters, a ranger, and a hunting expert, emphasized the importance of properly calibrating the weapons to avoid mistakes during the hunt. Because the hunt takes place at night, the training will be more rigorous to ensure safety and effectiveness. Hunters are instructed on how to use thermal scopes, carry appropriate magazines, and wear headlamps with final adjustments made before starting the hunt.
Stop, stop. Oh. Stop.
Canadian hunters have prepared wolf bait on previous trips. The plan is to set the bait to increase the chances of success, especially under challenging conditions such as a full moon, which makes wolves more cautious. As animal carcasses decompose, they release volatile organic compounds with a strong fishy odor. These scents stimulate the wolves' keen sense of smell, drawing their attention and causing them to move towards the source of the scent. In the night air, the group of hunters was ready for a tense confrontation with the invasive predators. As the wolves began to appear, the tension increased. The hunters coordinated skillfully, fighting with determination to protect their flock of sheep. They successfully took down a total of 12 wolves in one night of hunting. Even though the hunting plan was thoroughly researched, hunters must remain vigilant in the deep forest, as wolves can appear from any direction. Especially during a hunt, hunters should not separate from their teammates and must stay together to ensure safety.
3, 2.
Hey, shoot.
Wolves can exploit certain weak points on their bodies to quickly incapacitate them if necessary. The head and neck area are major weaknesses, as well as soft areas like the abdomen and ribs. Hunters must have solid knowledge of this to avoid dangerous situations in the wild. Canadian hunters face harsh challenges when hunting wolves at night on snow and ice. The extreme weather conditions and deep snow make silent movement crucial, as any noise can alert the wolves to the hunter's position. To participate in wolf hunting in Canada, hunters must have a government-issued hunting license and comply with regulations regarding the time, location, and number of wolves hunted. The hunting season typically runs from fall to spring, when weather conditions and the snowy environment permit. The health of hunters is an extremely important factor. They must be physically prepared and have the endurance to withstand the harsh conditions of the cold terrain and carry out hunting activities for extended periods. The wolf hunt lasts many hours, with the hunting group experiencing tense moments each time a gunshot rings out. Hunters recount the satisfaction they feel when they successfully take down this dangerous invasive species. The issue of wolf hunting in Canada is a complex and controversial topic, attracting diverse opinions from the public. Many people oppose wolf hunting because they believe it is cruel and violates the rights of wild animals. They call on the Canadian government to organize educational programs to raise awareness about the dangers of wolves and how to avoid them safely. What do you think about this issue? Comment with the number 0 if you do not agree that night hunting for wolves is dangerous for hunters. Hunters are responsible for reporting their hunting results to local wildlife management agencies. The report includes information on the number of wolves hunted, their gender, age, location, and the hunting methods used. Reporting hunting results helps wildlife management agencies monitor wolf populations, assess the effectiveness of control measures, and make appropriate management decisions. The bravery of Canadians in protecting their sheep farms has helped reduce wolf attacks. Since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of some invasive species, do you believe there are any better solutions? If so, please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel and stay tuned for our upcoming videos.